All right, so you've got 3 ways to contact me. You've got that remind.com. Some people use that. Some people use the phone number that you'll find on the lab syllabus. That just goes to a Google number. And then some people email. And it all works the same. Actually, the best thing you could do is probably to ensure that I answer you is email. Because I try to keep my inbox empty. So when your message is there, I won't clear out your message until I've addressed whatever you emailed me about. So I really want to clear my inbox all the time because that's how I feel like my life is in order. So that's your best shot. Whereas if you text me, I might kind of open the text, but then I'll be driving, so I'll read it at home, and then I forget it. But whatever, however you want to do it. You can even do both. Let me go back to the home page. All right, so I have an office downstairs from here. So I'm in the main 3-story building. I have an office on the 2nd floor. That's actually my main office. So I know I put D112 here, but I've got an office back there, but this semester I haven't been back there really. Okay, so books. This is your free book. If you have the book from last semester, the tutorial, that's good, it works. I'm basing the slides that I used are based off of that book. And I'm following both books. Both books are the same, right? Books are books. I mean, anatomy book, like there's not one anatomy book saying that we have like a different number of fingers, right? So it's all the same. But the one below where it says OpenStax, that's free and that's all online. Mr. Waddell might have given you a link to tutorial. I don't know how he got it, but that's pretty awesome. So they're both the same as far as I'm concerned. Same material. Just use whatever is cheaper and easier. So since, whatever's free, that's what you should do. Okay, this is really important. I need y'all to treat this class different. You shouldn't be treating all your science classes should be treated different now. You have to approach it like it has to be in your permanent memory because this stuff is all coming back in other classes. It should have been like that with AP1. You might not have been, but all this stuff you're going to see again. So the more that you put in your permanent memory now, if you're going to nursing school, for example, the easier nursing school will be. Because I promise you, this stuff is all coming back. It's just all day long. If you're in like radiology or nursing, it's just all day long. They're going to be throwing stuff at you. So the more you learn now, it makes it so much easier to not, because you won't have to try to learn new words and things like that. Just concentrate on what's being said. We're having 3 exams, 3 quizzes, and a cumulative final. So before you get all lightheaded, the cumulative final, you're going to know most of that because you'll have been building a question bank over the semester. Because like as I go through lectures and stuff, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to ask you about this, and this is something I'm going to ask about. And so you'll already know most of it. So you just gotta, there's no surprises really on it. So cumulative, yeah, I know it's cumulative, but it's also stuff that you can study for. It's not gonna be like, do I have to read the whole book? No. You just have to go over the questions that I reviewed with you in class, which are essentially your whole tests. So there'll be a little bit of new material on the cumulative final, but most of it will be stuff that you've already had. So you just keep your old test or screenshot your old test, whatever. The tests are, so the final exam, first of all, the final exam is in class, mandatory. That's on May the 10th. So you gotta somehow schedule that time off. It's like 8 weeks, 7 weeks from now. So it's time. You've got time to schedule the time off. It's May the 10th. It's a Monday at around 9. That is in class. The other test is your choice. You can take it in class. That will be on Wednesday. Every Wednesday there'll be something, a quiz or an exam every Wednesday. You can take it in class, or you can take it online. If you take it online, you can't fail. You can't have an average that's not passing. Because that's what happens. Because you guys are all, not you personally, but like other classes, they don't come to the lectures. They say, oh, I'll just watch the recording. They don't watch the recording. They don't study. And they're like, oh, online, I'll just like look it up as I'm taking the test. You can't, because it's using a software that's recording your face. So like there's no way to really, hold on, let me it's really not there's not really any way to cheat on it. I'm not saying that you guys would cheat, I'm just saying sometimes you get more comfortable if you know, oh, it's gonna be online, multiple choice, I can look up something, right? And therefore, because you think it's gonna be like really easy, you wouldn't study for it. I wouldn't study for it. But then that's why I get like a lot of F's. So if you want to take a test, you have to study, because like if you want to take it online, you have to study. Your class average drops you below 70, you have to come on campus. So you're saying, well, I work, I have a full-time job. Okay, that's fine. Then study and pass. And you won't have to come on campus, and you won't have to see me. So I'm not going to do other arrangements. So if you have a full-time job and you work 8 to 5 every day, and you're not passing your test, then you have to drop, because I don't have a thing where you're going to be able to take it at the testing center, or you're going to be able to come on some other time or day. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for you guys. So the tests are online. So I'll give you this week, for example. We have a very short quiz this Wednesday, and I'm not going to make it long because we're hardly going to go over any material, right? So it's going to be just not on a lot of stuff. But if you take it in class, that'll be Wednesday around 9. Or if you want to take it online, it's available all day Wednesday and all day Thursday, but you have to take it by Thursday night. And you have to, it's using it's like online, it's using a software, so you need to work it all out. You can't just log in at 11 o'clock on Thursday night, because if there's any problems, if you get kicked out of your test or anything like that, I'm gonna be sleeping, you're not gonna be able to reach me. And then that's it, you're out. Like, I'm not gonna reset it on Friday. It's finished. So if you're gonna take it online, really try to take it Wednesday. That way if there's any problem, then you've got all Thursday. Like you get on at midnight, and you get kicked out or something doesn't work, just text me or send me an email, and then I can fix it in the morning, and you've got all day. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till Thursday night. Don't cheat. And the the big thing that you guys do is, well, not you, again, not accusing you guys, but people do, is they have their phone on their lap, or they have some notes on their lap. Usually it's their phone or an iPad or something, and then they take the question and they type it into Course Hero or Quizlet or whatever, and then they type that answer. And it's insulting to me because I know how the student writes, I know what's on Quizlet, I know what's on the worldwide internets. This is like my job. This is what I do to earn money. So like, it's very obvious to me when someone takes answers off the internet. So yes, take it online. You're gonna have to have like a mirror behind you, so you're not gonna be able to put your notes next to you. It's recording you. I'm not going, to be honest, I don't have time. I'm not watching your face. I'm not going through every minute of your test. I can tell in like 5 seconds. Like I just click a couple of places on the test. It takes me about 5 seconds. I just click a few places. I can tell, again, it's what I do. So I'm not actually watching you, like creeping on you take a test. This is what we're covering. So every Wednesday, there's some kind of test. Every Wednesday, there's either a quiz or an exam. Quizzes are short, exams are a little bit longer. It just alternates every week, at least for the first 6 weeks. It just alternates. This part's important for you guys to know. The first chapter is like a sucker punch. It's the endocrine system. That's like a chapter that students don't like at all. So you very well might feel discouraged, and you might feel like this is too hard, and that's normal. Like you'll feel like I can't do this. That's all normal because we're starting off with a difficult chapter, and it's a difficult class with a difficult chapter. So when we get on to the second one, which is blood, it becomes easier. By then, you'll have adapted, and the material of blood is a lot easier, and you're going to feel a lot better. So if you're like, well, I can't do this class, this is like too ridiculous. Okay, fair enough, but wait till you get to blood. And then if you still feel that way after the chapter on blood, then okay, like see you later, right? But just keep in mind, endocrine's it's a really tough place to start. But we have to start there because it's a continuation of the nervous system. So this is what we're doing. Endocrine, then the next 3 chapters after endocrine are all cardiovascular. Blood, heart, blood vessels. Those 3, blood, heart, blood vessels, probably the most important chapters of the semester, right? Because so much that you do has to do with heart, right? That's why people are screwed up because of there's 3 main things. They call it like the Trinity: heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Stroke's related to heart disease. Well, actually, they're all related, really. 2 of them are related to heart function, right? So there's when you get into like nursing or whatever you're going to, there's going to be a big heart push, right? So that I'm going to want you to know thoroughly. So we might fall behind, and if we fall behind, I don't care. I'm not trying to get through all of this. I'm probably not going to make it. I'm not going to get all the way to urinary. It's unlikely, and I'm fine with that. Right? There's stuff in here that is more important than you know, and stuff that's not so important, right? So if I fall behind and if we go slower, then that's fine, we go slower, I really don't care. And if we go faster, then I'm gonna slow us down, but I'm not gonna add material. But this is my plan, at least, for every week. Unless I spoke with you, unless I spoke with you before the semester, you need to come like one time at least during the week. Well, I don't know. Look, here's my dilemma. There's no point in telling you to attend if you're just going to turn off your camera and your mic and go do something else. I'm not really taking attendance like in that way, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's really you guys. You have to discipline yourself. I'll tell you this: if you're starting to fail, you have to come to class. You have to like go to a regular class. I'm here in 312, so if you don't want to see me, then pass. So, I'm gonna let you read all this. Blah blah blah. I put these lectures on. I record it and then I will put it on YouTube, and then I'll put a link on Canvas. So if you're nervous about any of my like 3 subs seeing your face, then let me know and I can like maybe I can make the video unlisted, right? But I'll tell you nobody's watching them, so it'll just be you guys. Yeah, don't come if you have the COVID. These down here, you'll see like the due dates. That's when they're due, but remember, if you're taking the test online, it's available starting Wednesday. If you're taking the test in class, it's on Wednesday. All your grades are, modules. All the videos are going to be under modules. Don't get, like you see here, I already have 2 things up. It says endocrine system part 1 and then mode of action of hormones. That's the same material. So you don't actually have to watch both of them. I just, and I'll put, like, let's say I put today's lecture up there, right? Now there's 3 videos, but it all really covers the same thing. Just that one is going to be me writing on the whiteboard. Another video is me going through some slides. It's just like it's like a different way of presenting it. So I'll often you'll see a lot of videos as we get through the class. Like for exam 1, you'll see like a lot of videos, right? But it's not all this, it's repetitive. So you don't have to watch everything. So don't feel overwhelmed, right? Like don't feel overwhelmed that by the end of today, I'm gonna have 3 videos up here. They're all the same. Just pick. They're like different formats. So, yeah. So I'll have all the notes on. I'm gonna organize it under like this. You see how I have quiz 1 material, and then once we finish quiz 1, like at the end of this week, I will. I'll change that, and it's going to say exam 1 material, and the quiz 1 material part will be gone. But the stuff that's on the quizzes will also end up on the exams. So exam 1 is going to be some of the same material from quiz 1, and then after exam 1, then it resets. Right? So when we get to quiz 2, that's going to be all new stuff. So you'll see this says quiz 1 material. At the end of this week, it's going to say exam 1 material, and then a week later, it'll all be gone and you'll see quiz 2 material, right? So I just have it organized under what every quiz is. You see how it says like a secure exam proctor? That's like the proctoring service. It uses, I'll give you instructions later, but we use Google Chrome as the web browser. You're going to need to do it on a computer. I don't believe, well, I'm almost positive, iPads and phones are not supported. You shouldn't be taking a test on your phone. You shouldn't be writing papers on your phone. Not that we have papers, but I'm just saying. What you should be using your phone for is reminders and calendars, definitely. You could call your mom sometimes too, you don't have to text her. She'd like to hear your voice. So yeah, use the calendars and stuff, especially if you're not coming into class. That's the main difference between people who do well and people who don't. If you're not disciplined, then get your butt into class, into the classroom. Otherwise, put reminders on your phone to take a test, to study, whatever. I don't get it. My 20-year-old sent me a text this morning. Said, wake me up by 1 if I'm not up. First problem with that, oh, and that was at 12:30 in the morning. First problem is like, what do you mean 1? What are you doing sleeping till 1? And then 2, why am I waking you up? He won't use his alarm. Anyway, I feel like I got off topic. Does anyone have any questions about the class or the syllabus or any of the material?
No, I think I understand pretty well. I printed it also.
I have will the test be when we come in class, would the test be on Canvas or would it be handwritten?
Either. You're talking about the test, right? Are they going to be on Canvas or are they going to be in class?
No, I'm saying when we come in class to take it, would it be handwritten or would it be on Canvas?
Oh, it'll be on paper.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're welcome to come in class and take it on Canvas, but like some of you, look, for those of you that are like, I want traditional way, I want to come to class, I want to see a professor, I want to take my test on paper, all of that is available for you guys.
Okay.
So I'm not forcing you, I don't want to force you into a online modality. That's not fair. So the traditional in class is available for you.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do today, I'm probably going to talk for about, in the lecture for about 45 minutes. What I'm going to do is end this, I'm going to end this lecture. I'm going to end this, whatever this is I'm doing. And then I'm going to restart, and then I'm going to start talking about the endocrine system because we are fast lane. A regular semester, I would just let you guys go. Again, if you're doing lab with me, then stay around after the lecture, and I'll just knock out the syllabus. It'll only take me about 5 minutes because it's pretty much the same format, and then we'll be done for the day. So, and when you guys, by the way, if you guys have logged on, when you guys log on like you are now, it already logs your name, so I don't have to like take attendance or anything. So I mean, I already know you're here, so you don't have to tell me. All right, so let me just stop this recording.